This is Fano with An Hour with Wolfpack, and this is my segment Steppin' Out of Babylon. This is day 41, and today's date is March 3rd, 2016. And today I did my normal diet. I had the usual morning food. And then my usual stuff when I was out. And then I had a salad when I got home. And I took like a kind of a nap. Then I think I just had water. And then I think I just took my nighttime medicine. Or my nighttime diet. I thought about eating something. Maybe I should make like popcorn or something. I had like some heirloom popcorn. Could have made for some extra fiber. Oh no, I made a smoothie. Duh. I got some raw milk, so I guess that's not really on my diet, but I had raw milk's pretty good for you every once in a while. Your body can handle it. So I had some raw milk with some berries. I think I'm gonna add to my diet beans and I heard the only good rice to get is wild rice, and I think I might get some rice But then I was watching this guy who was saying that like all like rice and pasta and wheats and all that stuff is like, or all the wheats are like super hybridized, so they're like really really bad. So it's just like, yeah, pretty much just eat like veggies and meat and dairy. So it's kind of crazy, like all the food sources are getting like pretty polluted. So it's like kind of hard to figure out like what to really eat. But it's not that bad. Guess maybe I'll make like a stir fry. Or I could make another soup. The last soup I made was pretty good. Maybe I'll make like a chicken soup. Yeah, that beef soup wasn't that great. Maybe this time I'll pick like 3 things. Like I'll put my kale that I'm growing. I like cabbage. Maybe I'll just put like a whole thing of cabbage in there. Broccoli. Yeah, the beef stew wasn't that good. The chicken stews are better. I think because of the bones, the marrow. The bone marrow makes the soup taste better. But yeah. And then again, it's like in life, you just gotta think like, well, if you ate and you have your shelter for the day, pretty much okay. Like all this other stuff is like kind of ridiculous. I read this one article though. I tried this diet where they said like, because there is like stuff they say like, well, alcohol is good for you because it thins your blood, right? And so they pretty much say like you can have like 1 beer or like 6 ounces of red wine. And pretty much they say have all alcohol, like wine's the best thing because you get a lot of antioxidants from the grapes. So I don't know, I remember I tried that a while ago for like 2 weeks. And honestly, yeah, it kind of helps. So I would drink it like at night. I just have like 6 ounces of like wine. And it really doesn't get you like drunk, even if you like drink the whole thing. But uh yeah. I mean I think that's what the whole thing is like with life, they got you at like either you make a ton of money and you can buy all the health foods you want, or you can be poor and not be able to afford everything that you want, and then you gotta kind of like on a structured type of diet. So I don't know. I guess on day 41, it's yeah. I guess you feel like you want to give in. You're just like, what's the point? But that's why I really believe with all these diets. Like, it's really better to do it with like somebody or a group of people, because like you constantly have stuff to talk to people about, and you know you can inspire people. When you're kind of doing it by yourself, it's like, I mean, I guess that's my problem. I guess I gotta do like more meditation stuff, more like motivation type of tapes, and get kind of hyped up on the idea. Because after a while, you kind of get like, all right, like, but the funny thing is though, that all like thoughts about it, like the most conscious thought about it, it's like this is life. Like in nature, you would be fasting. There isn't like candy stores down the street. None of that stuff exists. There's just like water and whatever animal you might catch to eat, and whatever plants or fruit or anything that's there to eat, or nuts. Like that's it. So like kind of in a way, like man, we're like spoiled. Like you can buy like go to the store and buy a bag of chips and buy soda and buy alcohol, buy ice cream, and buy all this crap and just like indulge in and get lost in, or like it would be interesting though if the whole world just ate right. You know, if everything was like flipped around where everybody ate right and maybe there's just like a few handful of people that eat bad, versus the other way around where like 90% of the population eats bad and like 10% might eat good. So it's a pretty funny place we're living in. It's pretty funny what this is all about. But just gotta stay strong and keep going through each day and keep on doing what you gotta do. So I'll end it with that. And this is Fano with An Hour with the Wolfpack. And this is my segment Steppin at Babylon. And it is day 41. And today's date is March 3rd, 2016. And I hope everyone lives with love and compassion. Because if you don't love yourself, then you can't love anybody else.